Hi guys, Mons here. On this episode of Bally Mons, we're going to be looking at the NBA Championship round one of the playoff matchup between the Nuggets and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just before I get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel so far, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. And just before I get started, what I would say is in this prediction, I'm going for Nuggets in 6. So Nuggets in 6 to beat the Timberwolves. If Aaron Gordon's healthy, of course, that's a caveat. So, in this series, really look forward to it. I think a couple of years ago, I think Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Denver Nuggets. I think it was season after their championship that beat them. I think they came back from 3-0 down or 3-0 down, and then they went to a game 7. Anthony Edwards took over, and they absolutely destroyed the Denver Nuggets. So there's a little bit of a healthy rivalry there. So I'm looking forward to it. When healthy, I think Denver are the best team. I have the best team in the league, and have the best starting 5. Of course, you have Jokic. If any games goes to a game 7, and if the teams are evenly matched, more than likely the team with the best player on the court, especially in basketball, more than likely will end up winning this game. So I'm expecting Nuggets to have a huge first round playoff, and I think that they're going to win this series in 6 games. And obviously, you have Jokic, Murray, Gordon, Christian Brown, and Cam Johnson. For me, that's the best starting 5 in the NBA if everyone's healthy. And for the Minnesota Timberwolves, all about Anthony Edwards for me. Walking Anthony Edwards, you have a guy here, a young bull, probably one of the best American players in the NBA that can go out at any given night, get you 35, 40 points, defend at a high level as well. Very explosive. He does everything. The only thing I think that needs to improve in Anthony Edwards' game is facilitating the play for his teammates, in my opinion, and being very efficient and selective with the shots you think you can make. His confidence is through the roof, so you think Anthony Edwards can make any shots that he takes. For me, who's going to be his running mate? Who's going to come along with him? The obvious answer here would be Julius Randle. Julius Randle, you look at his profile, strong, 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" guy. He plays bully ball. You think he's going to average 23, 24, 24, 25 points per game every single season. But for me, it's just inconsistent. And he doesn't have a high motor like I expect a player of his caliber and his stature to have, in my opinion. He plays smaller than his stature, in my opinion. And more than likely, he's going to have concentration lapses. And I don't think he's always locked in. And that's what always kills Minnesota Timberwolves, in my opinion. If you want to win the championship with Anthony Edwards, you need a better running mate, in my opinion. And obviously, you have Jaden McDaniels, one of the best 3-and-D guys in the league. One of the best perimeter defenders in the league. And obviously, his 3-point shooting as well. It's fantastic. He's improved a lot. I think he's averaging... Then you have one of the best 6-men in the league, Naz Reid. He's averaging 13 points, basically 14 points per game. And then you have the streaky shooter and player in DiVincenzo. If any of them can come along with Anthony Edwards in this game, maybe 2 or 3 of them, I think Minnesota Timberwolves can put it to them. But I'm picking the Denver Nuggets in 6 for me. Overall, I think Denver Nuggets are going to be too strong for them. And I think when you have the best player in the league, in Nikola Jokic, and you have Jamal Murray, one of the best playoff performers of all time, is a huge playoff riser. Like I said, he averages 20 points per game, and then when the playoff comes, he gets like 23, 24 points per game. For me, I still have PTSD from Jamal Murray destroying the Lakers in 2 seasons in a row with last-minute buzzer beater shots and knock the Lakers out of the championship. For me, I still have PTSD from that. That's why I rate Jamal Murray really highly. I don't care what he does in the regular season. In the playoff, that's where you're boxing, man. That's where you make your money. That's what separates good players from great players. It puts you in a whole different stratosphere when it comes to the NBA. That's why the NBA, for me, is so excited. You see who has the big balls in the NBA. Pause. And you just, in the playoff, everything goes. It's more physical. So for me, the best players always seem to rise in the playoffs. So really look forward to this matchup. Thank you very much to make the end of my video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Appreciate all the support. Peace out.